Hey YouTube, welcome back to another video. Today we're talking about Marvel Rivals, and as you guys know, the closed beta has just ended. So now we're kind of in this awkward position because we still don't have a release date for the game. We don't know if there's going to be another closed beta. We don't know if there's going to be an open beta. So we don't have any information about going forward. So today I'm just going to be talking about my closing thoughts on the beta and where I think we'll get more information about the game coming soon. So as far as the closed beta goes, I had a lot of fun. This was my first time playing it because I wasn't in the alpha test. So, playing with all the characters was overall like really fun. There were some characters that felt more strong than others, and I'll get to those in another video. But for the most part, like if they were focusing on fun, like going in and playing your favorite characters, I think they did a really good job at that. There was certain scenarios where the frames were dropping a lot, and these situations happened a lot when there were like a lot of ultimates being thrown, or a lot of, I don't know, like certain scenarios you could tell like why it was like the frames were dropping. It was just a lot going on the screen. So I think they should, work on that. I think there was an update today. Like before the beta was going to end. They put out an update for like the frames. I forgot. I didn't really like look into it because I was asleep. So I have to look into that on my own time. I don't know if the frames are better or worse or the same after that patch. I'll have to look into that. But another subject I want to talk about, I'm not going to spend too much time on it because it's been talked about a lot, and that is role queue being in this game. I will play devil's advocate for both sides, but I do have an opinion on it that I'll save to the end. So let's play devil's advocate for the side that says role queue shouldn't be a thing, okay? So I'm going to use Timmy for example. I don't know any Timmy. I'm just using Timmy as a name. But Timmy, he gets off of work or school, etc. He gets home. He wants to play Black Panther. That's his favorite character. He's been thinking about it all day. He wanted to play Black Panther, and he gets home. He gets into the game, but there's already 4 DPSs on the team. They insta locked, so he didn't even get a chance. He blinked, and they were already on their DPSs. So Timmy, he wants to win, but he also wants to play Black Panther. But he knows if he plays Black Panther, the team doesn't really have any utility. There's no heals and no shields. So Timmy ends up playing Luna Snow just because he wants to win. So he ends up playing Luna Snow even though he doesn't really want to play Luna Snow. But he's like, okay, I'll play Black Panther next match. Next match, the exact same thing happens. And he keeps playing Luna Snow all night. Long story short, Timmy ended up going to sleep that night not playing Black Panther once. Because everyone's just playing DPS and he wants to win. So he goes to sleep that night upset. And you gotta feel bad for Timmy because he wants to win, but he knows he can't play him because if he does, the team's gonna get steamrolled. Yeah, that's the side that says role queue should be a thing because that's just gonna keep happening, and people just keep playing DPS over and over again. That's like the most played role right now. But for the side that says role queue shouldn't be a thing, I will say that there's been certain situations where I'm playing with randoms and we end up having 3 strategists on the team. We had 3 vanguards on the team. And we played really well as a team, and due to us having the most health, the most heals, our team just steamrolled the other team. Maybe the other team wasn't that good, maybe, who knows. But it just goes to show that there's certain team compositions that haven't been discovered yet, or could be discovered in the future. There's no role queue, and you give the players the ability to build their own teams. So I will say that is like a cool thing when it does happen, but as far as my stance goes, I will say I think role queue should be a thing, just because when it comes to randoms, those scenarios where you have a good match with 3 tanks and 3 strategists, they happen way fewer than it does when you have than it does when you have 4 DPS on your team. But yeah, overall, those are the things I hope get implemented in the game, the frames and the role queue and stuff. Besides balancing, of course, that stuff is just gonna change in the course of the time of this game. But those things I hope get changed, and I'm really excited for the future. It feels really exciting to see the new characters, like when Jeff and Thor got announced. That was really hype. I'm really excited to just see like the next characters. Psylocke, I think, is probably going to be the next character if I had to assume. Psylocke, Captain America. I did a teaser at the end of that Spider-Man stage trailer. So I think Psylocke is probably up next if I had to assume. Or we just get the Wakanda stage. I'm really just excited for any character to be announced. I could be wrong. Psylocke or Captain America. Those are my 2 guesses going forward. And the Wakanda stage, I feel like it's obviously the next stage. That could be wrong too, but I feel like the Wakanda stage is probably next. So as far as when I see the game to get any more news, I won't say release date, I'll just say news. It might be this Friday, honestly. D23 August 9th through August 11th, I believe, is D23, Disney and Marvel. And I think this game has a pretty good chance of showing up there. But then again, they may just be talking about Marvel's Capcom Collection, which doesn't have a release date yet. And another game that hasn't really been talked about or given any more information is a Black Panther game. So that could be there. So this game could be there, could not be there, but I assume it might be there because I think this game is it's on its way to be released. I think we either gonna get an open beta this year and the game comes out next year. We get an open beta this year, it comes out this year, or maybe it just comes out this. I don't know. I feel like it's this year or next year, early next year. I see this game coming out. I won't say this game is polished, but it feels really good to play. So yeah, those are the things I'm looking forward to getting fixed in the game and what I think is next for the game. But I'm in the video here. Let me know what you guys think, and I will catch you guys in another video. Like, subscribe, and peace.